Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon, bringing you another God review. Today I'll be doing a wrong button. Today I'll be doing a God review for Chronos. Wrong button again. Alright, there's the skills. Wheel of Time is the passive. The Wheel of Time is always spinning, and for Chronos it is no different. Depending on where the wheel is when activating Accelerate, which is this 2, it provides a different benefit for Chronos. So, self-buff. As you can see there on the top right of the mini little thing. It's divided up into 4 sections, and each section gives them a special bonus depending on when you hit your 2 or Accelerate, granting you that buff for a smaller duration. This one is called Timer. It's a ground target and it deals magic damage. It is a little delayed when dealing damage. You can see the scaling there, not too bad. His 2 is Accelerate. It's a self buff. It grants him 20% initial movement speed plus a bonus over time, overall for a duration of 7 seconds. As you can see, also you get attack speed increase. Excuse me. His 3 is a line. It's kind of hard to describe. He shoots this little rift ball thing, and it goes in a straight line. It is a little delayed. Not only does it deal damage, it's applied twice, and it also stuns them when the damage ends. And finally, his ulti is a self buff, as they classify it here. Pretty much, he travels back in time 8 seconds to where he last was, granting him all of his mana and HP that he had 8 seconds ago. Also, all of his cooldowns are instantly reset as well. To further demonstrate all these skills, let's go ahead and use them. So I'm going to go ahead and use my 2. I say I use my 2 on section 4, so this grants me more magical power towards basic attacks. As well, I missed it because I got there late. Besides that, here's the range of his 3. As he has a pretty wide range, but let's see, it is a little slow, so you can miss it. And she gets stunned. Here's this little time, not really time rift, but here's where his damage will be applied for his 1. As see, it charges up, then explodes. This leads to having to get used to how his skills work and how to time it and all put it together. Chronos can be quite the fun when you get better at him and used to how his skills work. For instance, if you're going to get ready to initiate, alright, you leave me alone, Kraken. So, this could be a good time to go back 8 seconds. As you can see, while you are in the orb, not initially when you first get hit, actually, sorry, I was explaining that wrong. You are immune to CC, but when you... What the hell? Oh, video's done rendering. If I could get onto this freaking ulti. So, when you first cast it on yourself, you will still be hit by damage. So don't think you're going to be immune to damage right off when you first hit it. Often people make that mistake and get really upset, or they misuse his ulti by getting himself in trouble and thinking he can get back out of it when he hits his ulti, thinking, I'm not going to get any damage taken, but that is wrong. You will get taken damage. Nice. You will get taken damage. After 1 second of casting your ulti, then you are immune, and then you go back in time 8 seconds to where you last were. Alright, so let's do a... Actually, I need to finish doing this first. I can see the damage isn't too bad on this 3. As far as priority-wise, I did kind of mess up on my priority here. When I actually do play Chronos for a more serious match, I mainly level up his 2 and his 3, then his 1, and of course his ulti at all times. So you make him stun lock, drop your 1, just try and get away, and you can catch up to him by casting your 2 because your movement speed is increased. And we get it, and we got it. So we see we took some damage. Let's go back 8 seconds, get all of our HP back, and we are good. If you are clearing waves, your 3 is the one to use. Obviously, just by seeing that. So as far as builds, I did a video a few days ago actually on a really good Chronos build that I used. I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. So go check that video out for a really good build. If not, if you don't want to use that build, the recommended's not too bad. Celery is actually a pretty strong item. Basically, attack speed is what you want to go for, and just pure power. I don't know what I'm doing. As you see, the yellow damage there. I believe that is no, that's my my telekinesis ring. Actually, right here. I see the passive, pretty nice. I was gonna say, if you land on section 4, you get extra bonus damage to your basic attacks, like what I was trying to say, like what I was saying earlier. This leads to your basic attacks just doing a whole lot of damage, and you don't really have to depend on your one for all your damage. This can be quite fun. If you get a land in basic attacks, Chronos can be the god for you. Basically, you just go full on speed mode and not get frozen like what I did, and you're just good. You're good to go. Early game, he's not too strong. I think he's more of a mid to late gamer as far as really getting his power and attack speed up. As you can see, he can be a pretty strong god and annoying to fight because mainly of his ulti. Your ulti really lets you to even start team fights. You just pop your 2, you can run in and do your damage or whatnot, and hit 4, and you go all the way back, as you see there. Of course, if I had more mana and health when I first started, that'd be more beneficial. So that's pretty much that. A really powerful god when he gets more to late game. Orange buff. So now we have a crazy amount of speed. We top bar 2, and we're hauling. If you get Haste of Vitalis on Chronos, on top of his 2, and if you're good at landing your basic attacks, they're pretty much not going to get away from you, and you're going to be able to get off all your damage that is necessary, and most likely capture those kills. I believe that is it for Chronos. If I left anything out, just let me know in the comments below or send me a message. And that is pretty much all for this video. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, like button, and be cool. So, see you guys later in the next video.